I'm Dr. Jessica Eastman, and this is an open Q&A. And everyone who's present to please join us by turning on your videos. So this question says, in a relationship or when working on personal growth, is it best to enter into it without an agenda? My wife and I are working through a lot of things, and she mentioned that I approach these things with an agenda, and that is very stressful for her and causes her to pull away. We've established that over our 20 years together, it was these expectations/agendas and my frustrations when they aren't met that has created a toxic cycle. This is also how I approach personal growth. What are your thoughts? This is a cool question. I think that the general sentiment that I will say in this concept here, or in response to this question and concept, is make a plan to break it, right? So I think having an intention for what you would like to experience in your relationship, what problem you would like to solve, what kind of personal growth work you would like to accomplish is a great idea, right? Otherwise, you will have no idea if you have ever achieved your goals. But I think there is there's a significant difference between intentions and expectations, right? So intentions are working towards something with flexibility and adaptability and patience, and a willingness to change your path or pivot or pause or go around based on new information that you learn. An expectation is a pretty rigid structure that is likely creating a situation where you or your relationship or your partner are potentially set up to fail, right? Because inevitably, anything we decide we want in this moment is going to be influenced or changed, or our capacity to achieve it is going to be influenced or changed as we collect more information by moving forward in our lives. So I think that mostly what I would suggest here is to really get clear on the difference between intentions and expectations, and recognize that, especially in relationships, but realistically in the vast majority of areas of our lives, there are very few things that we can control, right? We can control our behaviors, and maybe, if we put the work in, our emotions and our emotional responses. And that's about it, right? So if you are showing up in a relationship or in work in a relationship, in your counseling sessions or in a discussion with you and your partner with a bunch of expectations for your partner, it's really unfair, both to your partner and to you and the relationship, right? So I think it's totally okay for you to say, my hope is, or this is what I want, or I would love for us to figure out how to work towards this, and then make space for your partner to say what they want and how they feel, and for you to collaborate on that, and also to not hold so rigidly to those expectations that if they don't turn out exactly as you want, you get upset. Right? Another way to think about this in terms of intentions versus expectations is to think about how you want to feel versus the details of what you want to occur. Right? So a lot of the time, especially in relationships, we think that we can, and it's all happening unconsciously until we do the work to bring it into our conscious awareness, but we think that we can feel the way we want to feel in the relationship by placing all of these, by being controlling, or by placing all these restrictions or limitations or expectations on our partner. And really underneath that, don't talk to this person, or always tell me where you are, or check in with me before you make this decision, or, all of this kind of stuff. None of which is inherently bad, but needs to be examined, because a lot of those controlling behaviors or requests are going to come out of your core desire to feel loved, to feel cared for, to feel safe, to feel respected. And if you can do the work to figure out what you are actually wanting to feel in your situation, and use that as your guiding driver for, are my intentions being met? Am I working towards my goals? Because maybe the actual behavior or the outcome or the way that it plays out in your relationship doesn't look like exactly how you imagined it might. But if you and your partner are both feeling the way you want to feel, that matters way more than if your check boxes have been met. You know what I mean? So that's what I would say for that.
Whenever you're ready, here are 4 ways that Porn Reboot can help you out for free. The first way is to subscribe to our channel and make sure that you click on the notification bell to get a new video every other day. The second way is to actually get a free copy of my book, Confessions of a Porn Addict, 7 Secrets of Porn-Free Men, where you'll learn about my personal struggle and the lessons I learned over the past 14 years, as well as get strategies for putting together your own personalized reboot plan and ending your compulsive behavior with pornography or masturbation. So click on the link in the description below this video to get the free ebook. And thirdly, if you're not sure where you'd like to start, but you'd like to learn more about my team and I, or you'd like to spend time with more like-minded professionals like entrepreneurs, business owners, men who work in sales or consulting or high-level jobs, men who are controlling their behavior, then join our free and confidential group, the Porn Reboot group on Facebook. There's also a link to join the group in the description below this video. And finally, if you need our help right now because you have a burning issue, it's an emergency. Your behavior with pornography is hurting you mentally. You're about to lose your relationship and you want to live up to your potential or be an authentic man and free yourself from shame, guilt, and underachieving, then click on the link in the description below this video that actually says free coaching call, or visit elevatedrecovery.org and click on the link which says book a call.